Hello, and on the Average Tabletop Gamers this week we're looking at Warhammer Conquest. Hello there, welcome to the Average Tabletop Gamers. I'm Ben.
I'm Ian.
And I'm Gary.
And tonight we're going to be looking at the, Warhammer Conquest, Games Workshop's first foray into the subscription service thing, you know, like build your own copy of the Titanic.
I think you'll find
It's not their first.
it's not their first.
And that's why you're here.
They did it with Lord of the Rings. When they had the Lord of the Rings boom, they had the Middle Earth set came out, so that was the first time they did it, and it was wildly successful at the time, and it was a massive run. But this is from their core set, their core hobby.
And to be fair, looking at the prices and stuff, I can see why it was as successful as it was, because, you know, a big shiny £1.99 for your first issue, massive reduction for what it is, but £15, £16 worth of stuff.
Oh, easily.
That first set?
Yeah.
Easy. So as Gary says, it's not the first foray into subscription service that Games Workshop have done, but they've done this in partnership with Hachette Partworks. I think it's Hachette Partworks, and they've done. They're big into this world of doing the subscription stuff. So, probably wondering what you get for your £1.99.
Well, I mean, the insane thing for me is the fact that you get the 3 push-fit Primaris Space Marines. This in a box on its own is £10, and you know, if you've seen any workshop products, these are amazing. They're absolutely beautiful. These are fantastic. These are like premium quality toy soldiers. They're
so you like them?
Brilliant. Love them.
Yeah, that comes across, doesn't it, quite positively.
You know, I mean, you can never not workshop on the quality of its stuff. It's miniatures are where it's bread and butter, and they're just knocked out of the park.
Yeah, they're so far ahead of everybody else in the kind of the design, the sculpture, the material side of things as well.
And it's how far the push fit model has advanced since the classic kind of, my first introduction to it, the very basic Space Marine, which was a standard mould when you just pushed whichever weapon you wanted onto the front of it. These have actually got some quite dynamic poses. And
yeah. So I mean, the one thing that you do lack or you do miss is that posability. But the dynamism you get through the poses that they do offer, it kind of does make up for that. You know, and as you say, they're lovely little bits of kit. They're great bits of figure.
And in addition to that, you get all the other essentials for you as a beginner in the hobby. So you've got a beginner's paintbrush in there. 3 paints, I think. Looking at it, you've got Ultramarines Blue, Abaddon Black.
Blue.
Is it Macragge Blue?
Macragge Blue now.
See, I'm too far behind in my hobby.
Yeah.
Abaddon Black and
this.
whatever the gold one is. What's the name of the gold?
I believe that's Balthazar Gold.
Balthazar Gold.
Okay. So if we open it up and have a look, we'll just confirm that.
Yeah. Because
there we go. So quite right. Macragge Blue, Abaddon Black, and Retributor Armour.
It's Retributor Armour. It was. I knew it was one of them. Now, for those of you that that do Games Workshop stuff already, you know the quality of their paints. They're fantastic.
Yeah.
They really are kind of market leading again on the paints as well. A very nice strong blue, black and gold. And what you've got here is 3 of their base range. 3 of the base paints, they go on like a dream. They work really well, and they're ideal for doing the absolute basics on the Marines there.
Yeah, you're talking the brush isn't great quality. It's a basic nylon brush. It'll get the basics. It'll get you started, but that's the point.
Yeah.
For this kind of thing, for the absolute beginner somewhere sat, not having a clue, not knowing what to do, bodging paint on, it'll get you where you need to be.
Yeah.
It's never really going to last looking at this, and this is something you're gonna replace this fairly quickly.
And I think that's the nice thing about the magazine is the magazine introduces you to various elements of the hobby. In the typical Partworks set, it comes in a tier page format, so you tear out the various pages. It's got a section for history, a section for painting, a section for modelling, all the usual bits and
pieces. So let's have a quick look through. So as Ian says, you've got your punch holes there for the folders, which I'm sure will arrive at some point, part of the subscription. And it's full of lovely Games Workshop imagery. Lots of stuff from their recent releases. Say a bit on history, a bit on the Imperium, a bit on Space Marines, a bit on some of the chapters, Ultramarines. What else have we got in here? Stuff on the specific models, the intercessors, and then the interesting bits like how to build them for starters.
I think that the one thing we did note is subscribe. Obviously, you can buy this off the shelf, or you can subscribe. And if you subscribe, you get a lot of the modelling tools. You need to put them together.
Yeah, because much as we call these push fit, it's probably doing them a bit of a disservice, because realistically, to get these models off this sprue, you're going to need a clipping device. You could use a sharp knife, but it's dangerous. It's not worth the hassle. You could do lots of damage to the model itself. These are really worth that little bit of effort.
Yeah.
So I think the fact there's an offer, if you do subscribe,
which we will get to,
I think you'd be daft not to take it up.
Yeah, absolutely. So just go back to the booklet. So we've got the build bit, and then a really good detailed painting guide for doing just the paints that you've got here.
Yep.
Which is fabulous. I assume that they're going to, the painting guides are going to go forward, and you'll get more. Now, as we said, subscription offers. Subscribe, and you get a whole set of free modelling tools when you subscribe. So let's try and hold this up a bit better. In fact, let's pop it under there. Let's pop it as a close-up under there. Is that the right way around? Yeah, look at that. Hey, look at that. So, we'll even get it in the frame. As you can see, professionalism at heart. So, for your subscription, set of modelling clippers, plastic glue, 3 more brushes, mould line remover, and a painting handle. Now you're looking at a good 30 quid's worth of gear there, at least, just for that, just for the subscription on top. So it's, from that perspective, you're getting a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Issue 2, if you decide to go that far, there, we'll stick that under there as well. I'm not doing it very well there. So issue 2, 3 Death Guard green, battle mat, some dice, and you get issue 3 for free, which is again another paint and another 3 Marines. These are the Reavers. So for your first 3 issues, because the next issue is £7.99, is that right?
And that's the standard price as well.
Yeah.
Isn't it? £7.99.
Yeah. So £1.99 there, £7.99, £10. £10 for the first 3 issues. You get 9 figures, 5 paints.
You're getting more than you get in the £25 They Shall Know No Fear box, I think. They're on the start packs for Workshop, which you get 3 Primaris intercessors, you get the 3 Primaris Reavers, you get the Death Guard, and you get the Poxwalkers.
Don't think you get the intercessors in that set. No, so it's just 3 Reavers.
Okay, but for the money you pay, it's really good sets.
So that's kind of issues 1, 2, and 3. Now, if you hang around online, you'd have probably seen the conversation about how much the whole set's worth. Now, it is 80 issues long, which works out what,
640 quid, yeah.
£640. It seems like an awful lot. Now I think it's weekly.
Yeah.
So it's 4 issues a month.
Yeah, but I think they send them out in monthly packages, don't they?
Yeah.
So I think rather than it'll be 4 issues per month in a single bundle.
So £32 a month. But at the end of those 80 issues,
staggering. I mean, you've got 2 full armies there, don't you?
Yeah, it's all of that.
We can't even get them in close up. There's that much stuff there.
So you've got, you might be able to see it there. So a complete Marine army. You've got intercessors. You've got Primaris character figures. I know noticed the chaplain. There's an apothecary. Speeders, bikes, a repulsor tank, dreadnought, scouts.
You get the Death Guard where you've got the Blight, the Rhino. You've got the Blight tank, I think it is.
Yeah.
You've got the Blight drone. You've got a lot of characters. There's a lot of characters Workshop already do for the Death Guard range, and you're getting a heck of a lot of them within this bundle. And the sea of Poxwalkers you're getting there is incredible.
Yeah.
You wouldn't like to face off against that with the rules they've got. They're just brilliant.
And just the swathe of scenery at the back there as well. I mean,
If you stuck that on a 4-foot board, it's going to look really good.
Yeah.
And if you stretched out a little bit on a 6-foot board, it's still going to look all right.
absolutely.
So on top of all of that, for your £640, you're also getting 27 paints, 6 of the Games Workshop bigger size, so washes and technicals, and 4 brushes.
And the other thing that everyone overlooks when they're working this out that I've seen online so far, no one talks about what you're getting in the magazine part itself.
Yeah.
So you're going to get all of the modelling advice, all of the background, all of the artwork. And speaking of, we're going to have to open up really, aren't we? And speaking of artwork, we'll let Ian grab that because he's quite tall. And absolutely,
it's a beautiful poster of the anniversary intercessor figure.
now you wouldn't mess with him, would you? That's just, it's incredible. And once again, this is the kind of thing you're going to get in your Partworks is artwork like that through the pages of the magazine. And let's face it, the artwork, the beautifully painted toy soldiers in the battle scenes are a hell of a draw.
Yeah.
You know, they're absolutely fantastic.
And it'll be the usual thing as well, just looking at the back there as we've turned it over. There's your folders that you mentioned, so they're clearly coming as part of one of the subscription.
Is that a collection box?
There's 2 subscription models, so you can go with the normal subscription model, which gets you all the tools, it gets you some folders, it gets you some other bits and pieces. You've got a premium offer as well, which looks like it gives you a larger storage box to keep everything in.
More
You've got
dice.
some data cards, more dice, you've got tokens.
The data cards themselves are really nice.
A heavy duty playmat, so that makes me think that the playmat that comes in issue 2 will be like a poster.
Thin cards.
Poster. That looks like your proper what you're getting in Kill Team, what you're getting in Shadespire.
Yeah.
A really, really nice set actually. And I think as much as you've said, I mean, putting a financial, as the Scot in the room, putting a financial value on it, I think £640 to get your 80 issues.
Yeah.
But I'm sure I've read online that someone's totted it up and it's saving you, if you bought this all separately, it's saving you about £350. It's a staggering amount that you were saving.
It certainly looks like over £1,000 worth of kit.
Yeah.
It's just, you are looking at 20 months to collect it all.
Absolutely.
Now, for those of you who paint slowly, that's probably a good thing. But for those of you that maybe want a little bit more rapidity to your squad building and batch paint a little bit more frequently, you can be possibly slowed down a little from it.
Yeah,
and the fact that it looks like they're going to alternate as well between Marine and Death Guard down the path.
The other thing with this as well is we've talked about this before when we've done some of the other reviews. Check it out on our channel. What you'll actually find is instant gratification. We're in a world where everything's quick, everything's a bit now. So Partworks, I think it's quite brave, really. Because that's challenging. If I was a young person, and I'm not, if I was a really young person,
you can tell.
Really,
you haven't been a young person for years.
Yeah, I'm so old. Anyway, so this is the thing. It's really challenging to collect it in those little bits and bobs.
I think that the one thing they've got, okay, maybe if you're not already collecting Death Guard or Marines, the benefit is you can just go, okay, so I can buy that. I've got a few more extra miniatures to drop in,
a little thing to work on every now and again.
I really like that particular pose, but I'll be able to stick some of the weapons I've got spare from some of my other sprues onto it. Or a particular kill team coming out.
I mean, have a look there. You'll see these beautiful miniatures rotating in front of your very eyes. And they are wonderful little figures. But if you're playing Kill Team, you just want to fancy a change of doing thing. A couple of issues of this, and you've got another Kill Team set up.
Yeah, and depending on whether it does, if it does just go to you'll stop being able to get the later issues in the shops because they'll just go pure subscription.
Yeah.
If they don't, I mean, I can see some of the miniatures in there that I'd look at and go, I'll get the magazine to get that miniature. Or
It's interesting purely from that side of things.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, it's a brave choice. It's a brave decision that Games Workshop have done. But those of you that kind of keep abreast of what Games Workshop are up to at the moment, there's a lot of brave decisions. There's a lot of really nice stuff coming out at the moment.
It's paying off as well. They're doing really well.
Yeah, you know, it looks like they've got their head back in the game, and they are leading the pack again.
Yeah,
you know, and everyone's kind of scrabbling to keep up nowadays.
Yeah,
and they're just flooding the market with so much as well. It's really making it difficult for the competition to keep up.
It's difficult for my wallet to keep up. It's ridiculous.
He doesn't spend any money. He doesn't.
No.
So that's kind of Warhammer Conquest. A brave yet brilliant.
Yeah, masterstroke.
A bit of marketing, I think.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Cracking idea.
You gonna do it? You gonna collect it?
I'm very tempted. I've just started Death Guard for my kill team, and they are beautiful figures. So I've got some of the things you will be getting in the set, and to be honest, for push fit models, they are exceptional quality. They're absolutely brilliant.
I probably won't, for the only reason is I wouldn't want the Marines. I'd want all the Death Guard stuff, but not the Marine bits and pieces.
You want to share a subscription?
I want to share. If someone wanted to share a subscription,
so there's another way of doing it. Share a subscription, save yourself £16 a month.
And then with an insane army.
Yeah.
Good lord.
It'd be fantastic, wouldn't it?
It would be amazing.
Anyway, that's it from us for this episode. Hit us up on all of our social media channels, which we'll put either here or there or somewhere down here. Like down there. There they are. Look at them. There they are. Have a look at us there. Hit us up on Facebook. If there's anything you want us to talk about, you want to see, again, pop it down there. And kind of in the meantime, that's us, and we'll leave you with a beautiful picture of some spinning Marines going round and round when we sign off. So, thanks a lot, and good night.
Good night.
Cheers.